If you can start just by letting us know if you know the status on Mark Stone tonight.
He's not playing, for sure. 100% not playing. So, we've got all the guys that we brought up are going to play except Bergdorfer, unless a defenseman sick or gets hurt in warm-up or whatever. So we got our obviously Audrey is out, so we got Shabbat and Carlson, we got Fanev CC, and we got Borrow and Clay, and Bergdorfer's the extra guy. And then, everybody else is in the lineup.
As far as Mark is concerned, is it concerning that he's...
It's not long-term.
Okay.
But it's just the minute he can play, he will. I mean, he's certainly not one of those guys that bail out, so he really couldn't do it. He tried, but... So, we'll revisit that tomorrow, but chances are pretty low that he's playing tomorrow, too.
Oh, okay. But not ruling out the fact that he could play. Okay.
Yeah, I'm never ruling it out, no. He just needs a bit of time to settle down.
Leg injury, then?
A lower body, yes.
Like, he was back on the bench, off the bench, like,
yeah.
He kind of yo-yo there.
Yeah, last game, honestly, a lot of guys wouldn't have finished the game. But he's got such character, and he wants to have success, and he didn't want to bail out, a game against Toronto, so he stayed and actually contributed, and but he wasn't. It was hurting him big time.
Can you shed more light on Odia's injury? What's going on with?
He's. I think it might be a week-to-week thing in his case. Yep.
Just on Stone, take him out of the mix. Missing a pretty.
Yeah, but let's say it like it is. That's how it's been all year. We haven't had our team all year. Whenever we had it, we had one game. Then the next game we didn't have it. So we've had this since day one, and that's the way I have to take it, to be honest with you, and that's the way our team has to take it. It's like one of those ridiculous years that there's one thing after another, and we've been dealing with it. We have to deal with it. So now, instead of getting down on ourselves because Stoner's out, which is a huge piece of our team, let's not kid ourselves, is we got to look at everybody else that's in there, and whoever gets a chance. Also, it's just our kids have been getting a chance because of that, and some guys like Shabbat are here also because we've had injuries and they gave him a chance. Harper, was up here many games because we've had those injuries, and for the short term, it's tougher. But I think when we look at long term, it's going to help us develop our guys. And tonight, Stoner's out. It hurts, but at the same time, it gives an opportunity for the guys from the American League to come in and show what they've got, and so that we can keep growing in our depth.
I kind of feel like we're going through a list here, but Thompson and
Pajot.
Like I just assume they will not play before the.
No, today and tomorrow for sure, 100%. They're not even here.
Yeah,
they're not even here. So I'd say very low chance of Thompson before the break, and a slim chance of Pajot against Boston. That's as honest as I can put it.
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to be as honest as I can. Certainly not playing with with the circumstances. I'm really. If I don't know, I don't know, and if it's maybe, it's a maybe. But I think it's right now. I think hopefully Stoner, there's a miracle for tomorrow, and maybe it's a possibility. If not, then he's going to be missing today and tomorrow, and hopefully by Boston. And Pajot, we're still crossing our fingers, but it's. I doubt it for the other guys.
Do you start Domenico in Stone's spot?
It could be, yeah. But to be honest with you, I'm going to have to shuffle and see, and might have to spread some of the wealth out there. And I know Bobby's right-handed guy that it's also fit with Brass before, so we might have to shuffle things around. And if we see something that clicks, obviously I'm going to try to stick to it and see what we can do. But when you've got when you got a lot of guys missing like that, sometimes you start the game and then all of a sudden you get guys trying together, and they click, and you're able to at least ride that for a little while.
What's your expectation from the Wild?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, before the year started, we're definitely one of the teams that is aspiring to win, and I think they've had injuries. Parise's back now, and so that's huge for them. When we look at them on video, they look really, really good, and obviously getting Parise back is big. In the NHL, one guy makes a gigantic difference. That's what it is, and I think we're expecting those guys to be at their best. And they're a big team. They're a physical team. They're big. They down low in their offensive zone, they're hard to handle because of the size and the and puck protection. And I think that's the one thing I think they're great at.
Talk about how hard it is to play in this building too. The Wild have won or have points in 8 straight here.
Yeah, you know, it's we know that, and we didn't win last year. We didn't look very good either last year, and we're hoping to look better and go from there for sure.
Condo in goal.
Yeah, Condo and goal. Yeah, you know, we for sure we're going to split. Still hadn't decided how we were going to split it, and I just figured, you know, Andy's gotten so many games in a row, and plus, you know, I think Condo deserves to have our team being fresh. You know, tomorrow's a back-to-back, and we know what kind of difficulty that poses. But you know, today we're fresh, and we had a day off yesterday, and you know, Condo, you know, also deserves to have a fresh team once in a while, and I think it's fair that we do that.